Hi friends, welcome back to Sanskrit View. In this video, I will explain you on how to work with one of the stock maintenance tool which I know designed specifically to track your products inflow and outflow efficiently. So actually this has three options where you can maintain your in stock, out stock, and you can create a new product. And also it has a separate databases created and maintained specifically for stock, sales, and finally you can have a dashboard which is gonna give you some insights on how your business is actually performing. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay, before getting into the working procedure of this template, I will explain you sheet by sheet navigation and the purpose of the sheets and its concepts. Okay, the index sheet is gonna have two layers. One is the data entry screen and other one is a stock maintenance or stock information screen, where your least product will be shown in the top, which is gonna give you an information on what product you have to concentrate and based on their availability. Okay, and here in the input screen you will be keying your inputs, and you will be taking this particular information to a stock or a sales database. Okay, a stock database will have all the list of stocks you are maintaining with their final stock information, so that it will give you how many stocks were pending there, and whether you have to procure or you have to sell or you have to where you have to concentrate on. This will give you an high level information on that. Sales database will carry all your data entered information here, and also it can be differentiated into two layer. One is in stock and out stock. In stock is gonna be your procurement and out stock is gonna be your sale or return. So this level of information is maintained in sales tab, and we have a dashboard where you can have a high level overview on how your business is actually performing. And also it has high level information at product level, yearly, and even output ratio between sales and return. And also you will have information across daily and product level. And the final tab is going to be your input tab, where you will be maintaining all your data validation list. So which is, say example, if you select here new product and in stock, out stock, this particular list, drop down list, is actually maintained in inputs tab. Okay, let's move on to the working procedure of this particular template. Okay, now I will explain you on the working procedure of this particular template. So as I said earlier, this has three layers. One is new product, in stock, and out stock. First, it's going to be new stock. So new stock is going to capture a new product to our stock database. So this is our data entry screen, where we're going to give some basic information of the new product which we are going to take in. And these three boxes here, it's going to define your date. So if there is any change needs to be applied here in the date, you can use this. You can select year, month, and date. Based on your selection, the date will be changed automatically. Okay, so next let's select product. So since it's going to be a new product, this product needs to be more unique from the existing product list. So here you can see that this cell is going to be a status cell, where it's going to give your form is complete or incomplete. And if the product already exists in the stock database, it will say that the product is already exists, so please change the name. So here we're going to define a new subcategory for it, something like 212. So this the status has been changed to incomplete form. Let's complete the form now. 25, 30 is going to be my MRP, and 28 is going to be my sales price. So number pack is going to be, let it be 12, and how much product I'm going to procure, so let it be something like 24. Okay, so now here you can see that my form is complete. So unless or until you see this complete form, don't hit this update button. So now we are good to go with the form inputs. Let me select update and give OK for this confirmation pop-up. And if I just go to the stock, and if I check my last line here, you can see my new product subcategory 212 being added to my stock database. Okay, now I will explain you what is in stock and out stock. In stock is nothing but the procurement you are doing for your existing products. So example, if you're just gonna add something like 20 or 30 stocks to your product 1, then we can use this in stock. Out stock is nothing but your sale or return back to your vendor. So say example, if I'm just gonna sell something like 25 product 1 within subcategory of 9, I can update that information here using this data enter screen. Okay, so first let me select in stock here, so where I'm gonna procure an existing product. So let it be, so let's here, we could see that product 1, right? It's here, it's 28 minus 28. So let's select that product 1 and subcategory 10. So it says minus 28. Let's add 30 of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna add 30 new products to my product 1 with subcategory 10. So here it says complete form, and if I just hit on update here, so here you can see now my stock database has been updated and minus 28 has been removed, saying that it has some stocks here and it's been moved to the next layer. Okay, so okay, now let me select out stock here. So this will create a new field for me asking for sale or return. Both the things gonna follow the same procedure. Let's do a sale here, and let's select some products. So let me select product something like new product 212, where I got a final stock of 24, and let me do a sale of 12. So here I'm just doing a sale of 12 products, and now my form is complete. And if I just hit on update, this will take things to my stock and sales table, and my stock information will be updated accordingly. Let's select our product 2. Here you can see, so initially we got around 24, we sold 12, and our final stock is gonna be a 12. So this is how our stock maintenance tool is gonna work. In the next video I will explain you on how to create this particular form in an efficient way without using any VBA controls. And if you found this template is gonna helpful for you, please drop a note to the email address mentioned in the description, and also you can reply back with a comment with your email address or with the point of contact, so that I can send this template for you. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel and share it with your friends. Stay tuned, and thank you.